Violet. Welcome home.
Arcade, music down, please.
Yes, Violet.
Oh, good. You're here. I need to catch you up on a few things while the house is empty.
Hello to you too, Harvey. I missed you.
Oh, hi, sis. Missed you too. How was New York? That better? Okay, good. I don't have much time before she gets here.
Who?
Arcada, when is Mom arriving?
Deborah's message said she would be arriving at 5 p.m.
Why is Mom coming over?
She's bringing dinner. Listen, I don't know how to say this.
What's that look?
I have something to tell you.
Oh, God, I hate that look. What have you done now?
I don't want you getting mad at me.
Well, tell me first, then I'll decide if I'm gonna get mad.
Violet, he's here.
Who's here?
Locklin. Not in the house, but here, in town, in Napa.
How do you know? You haven't talked to him, have you?
Not necessarily.
Define not necessarily.
Come here, look. Okay, for the last 2 days, pictures have popped up on his Facebook. Photos he's been taking. Does that look familiar? It's 2 miles from here.
What is he doing here?
I have no idea, but when I saw this, I thought it was just too serendipitous to pass up. So, I decided to make a room for rent ad online, but I honestly didn't think he'd respond.
He didn't respond to it, did he?
Well, that's the part I didn't want you getting mad at me about.
It's a bit late for that. He didn't respond.
He kind of did.
Oh, my.
Twice.
Oh, my, what the cuss were you thinking, brother?
That's very fantastic, Mr. Fox of you.
Oh, shut up. Why would you do this behind my back?
I'm realizing now that was a bad call. Definitely not proud of myself.
Good.
I kind of am, though.
Harvey, this is serious. I don't want him here.
Oh, how can you say that? We've never even met him.
I don't want to meet him. Plus, we don't even know what type of person he is. And what if he finds out who we really are?
Oh, calm down. I haven't responded yet. He emailed me once yesterday, then again about an hour ago.
Good. Don't respond. Delete the ad.
Oh, but sissy, this is where I feel that's the bad call. Think about it. Of all the places he could have traveled to, he came here, all the way from Australia. It means something.
Stop trying to find God in things he had no hand in.
How do you know this isn't God? As I always say, things happen for a reason. Plus, he's here, and we owe him.
We owe him nothing.
Sis, I understand that you're all frustrated and angry about everything at the world, but we have to talk about this.
Isn't that what we're doing? Talking about it? And my answer is no.
Come on. Do you hate me?
No. I'm just stressed and exhausted. I do a 10-day shift teaching a bunch of self-entitled prima donnas on Broadway. Then I take a 6-hour turbulent flight back to the Bay. And then I take this Uber ride where the driver is obviously undressing me with his eyes, all to come home to this surprise. Thanks.
Do you need happy music time?
Oh, I do not want happy music time.
I think you do. Arcada, play Violet's happy music theme for me, please.
Sure thing, Harvey.
Really?
Come on, sis. Huh? Happy music time, brother and sister.
Yeah! What are you doing? I feel like an idiot.
Oh, you are an idiot.
What? I'm an idiot. You're obviously mentioning the damage.
That's slightly rude, isn't it?
Arcada, music down.
But Violet, don't you want to have fun?
I'm not in the mood. I hate it when she questions us.
She's trying to sound human. Leave her alone.
Unidentified person at the door.
Unidentified? I thought you said Mom was coming over.
Oh, no. That's not Mom.
Harvey, you didn't put our address on the room for rent ad, did you?
Oops.
Oh!
Unidentified person still at door.
This cannot be happening. Let's just pretend we're not home.
Oh, yes, we are home, and you better be ready for this.
I'm not.
Remember, he doesn't know who we are.
And it better stay that way.
Shh. Smile.
No.
Smile.
No.
Here we go. Hello.
How's it going? I'm looking for Harvey Wolf. Is he around?
You found me, sir.
Oh, good. I'm Locklin Huckabee. I was inquiring about the unit for rent.
Absolutely. Do come in.
Thanks a bunch.
Who's that?
Some old fella from town gave me a ride out here in his ute.
Ute? What's a ute?
I'm sorry, his pickup truck. It's my first time in the US. I'm not quite used to lingo yet.
Quite all right. Come in. Meet, Violet. Yeah, that's Violet.
Nice to meet you, miss. I'm Locklin Huckabee.
Nice to meet you. I'm Violet Wolf.
So are you guys husband and wife?
Ew, no. He's my brother.
This is my little sister.
Right. So you two have this place all to yourselves?
Absolutely. Yes, we do.
No, we do not. There's actually 4 of us that live here.
I'm sorry for the correction. Yes, there's actually 4 of us. My son lives here, as does her best friend, Claire. She's kind of like a live-in nurse.
And nanny, and cook, and housekeeper.
We rely very heavily on Claire.
Sounds like it. So there's no Mrs. Wolf then?
Recently divorced, sir, hence we have the room to rent out.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, mate.
Oh, that's okay, I'm not.
Well, I hate to budge in on you guys like this, but I emailed you yesterday and then again about an hour ago, and after no response, I decided to drop by and see if anyone was home.
Yeah, we're home.
I am sorry for not responding, buddy. It has been a very hectic week. Vi literally got back from Manhattan 5 minutes before you arrived.
Yeah.
Really? You work in the Big Apple?
On occasion, I'm hired on to teach Broadway actors their dances for different productions. That is, if they can afford me.
So you a dancer?
All my life.
And what about you, Harvey?
I'm a playwright, good sir, but I have a few novels floating around out there, collecting dust at your local Barnes & Noble.
Anything I've read or seen?
Depends how often you get to the theater.
Not often enough, I'm afraid.
It's too bad. And
What's wrong, mate? Is there something on my face?
no, I'm sorry. Forgive me, I'm staring like an awkward person. You just look like somebody I know. Yeah.
Right. Well, your ad didn't give a price for the unit.
Unit, indeed. The room! The room, yes, the room. Of course, you want to see the room. See the staircase right there, sir? Right that way.
Stop grinning at him. You look like a deranged lunatic.
Shut up, sis. I can't help it.
Well, this is a really nice house. How old is it?
It's been in our family for 40 years. This is where Harvey and I grew up.
Inherited, is it?
Something like that. At least Harvey did. It's pretty obvious in Dad's will just who got what.
Let's not start that right now, okay, sis?
I'm
Right
not
this way.
starting anything. I'm just stating the facts.
Enough, sister. Stop. Good Lord. Arcada, lights up, please.
Well, that was interesting.
Yes, it's a smart house. We named it Arcada. My father was the one who installed her about 10 years ago. So, this is the room I wanted to rent out. I used to use it as an office back when I was married and as a place to escape from Elle, hence the bed.
I'm sorry, Elle.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Eleanor, the two-timing monster that left me. Yeah.
Cheated on you, did she?
That is the understatement of the year. Actually, I've learned to forgive her over this whole grieving process. It's just her abandoning my child that I still kind of frown upon, you know what I'm saying?
Dad?
Ah, speak his name and he materializes. We're up in the office, buddy. Come up here for a second, yeah? So, thoughts on the room. What do you think?
Well, I like it a lot. I think it's perfect.
Good, good, good. Here he is. Locklin, this is my son, Xander Wolf. Xander, this is Locklin.
Xander, how's it going, buddy?
I'm good. I like your accent.
Well, I like yours too, little man.
Locklin here might be renting a room from us. How's that sound?
Which room?
This room.
But this is your office, Dad.
I'm aware of that, son.
I didn't know we were renting a room out.
Oh, don't worry, Xander. Your dad didn't tell me either until about 10 minutes ago.
Looks like you're on the doghouse again, mate. You know, if this is gonna be a problem, I can easily crush the motel I stayed in last night.
There's an idea.
Not even sure how long I'm gonna be here. Could only be for a couple of days.
Trust me, it's not a problem. Not a problem at all, I assure you.
Did Dad show you the whole house yet?
No, we came right up here.
I can show you my bedroom. It's right down the hall here.
Xander, buddy. Come on. Let's just give him the tour later, okay? Your grandma's gonna be here any minute for supper anyways. Actually, speaking of dinner, you should stay a while. Give you a chance to think things over.
Well, that's real nice of you guys, but I wouldn't want to impose.
He wouldn't be imposing, would he, Dad?
Of course not. Plus, you can meet our scary mother. It'll quickly become evident when it comes to Sister Vi that the apple does not fall far from the tree.
What my brother is trying to say is that the women in the family got all the brains.
Well, Harvey, you didn't tell me the
The what?
What am I trying to say here? If
I
I
don't
were
know.
to stay here, what I owe you?
Oh, the cost, the rent.
Yeah, sorry, mate.
Oh, who cares about that? We can hash that out later. Yeah.
Have you met Arcada yet?
Well, your dad talked about it earlier, but no.
Well, what's this? Arcada, tell me a joke.
Sure. Why did the banker quit his job? He lost interest.
They're like really bad dad jokes, but she tries her best.
So she has a voice.
Of course she does. You can also tell her to play any song you want. Arcada, play the song Sacrifice.
Why? Is someone being sacrificed?
Oh, that's creepy, isn't it?
Morbid.
Very funny, Arcada. Just play it. See, she does have some sense of humor.
And there you go. Little Elton John for you.
That's impressive.
You try and pick any song you want and she'll play it.
Well, does she know Brother Love's Traveling Salvation Show?
Good choice, sir. Arcada, play some Neil Diamond for us, yeah? See? She's like a jukebox, 6 recommendations. But why this song? Slightly random.
Well, it was the first thing that popped into my head. It was my mum's favorite song.
I see.
Good evening, Deborah.
Arcada, turn that music down.
I'm sorry, but Harvey requested the track.
Harvey, turn the Neil Diamond down and come down here and help me.
All right, Arcada, music down, please.
Grandma's
Is anybody home? I'm coming, Mom.
Let's go.
Well, I should probably get going too, then I can tell your sister doesn't want me around.
That's just Violet being Violet. Don't take it personal. She treats everybody that way. Stay for dinner at least. Come on.
All right, it's your party, mate.
Hello, Mother.
Hi, Harvey. Oh. Left 2 bags in the car. Can you go get them for me?
Well, I can go get them, miss.
And I'll help you.
Okay, who's that?
I'll let Harvey tell you.
Oh, and there it is again. That tone in your voice tells me you two have been fighting.
Rather not talk about it, Mother. It's all the same to you.
What did you bring, Grandma?
I bet you can guess. Your favorite chicken garlic pizza.
Cool, now my breath can ward off vampires.
It's gonna ward off more than that, Xander, but I still love you. Mwah.
Why'd you bring so much food, Mom?
Only one bag is food. The other one is for Violet.
Ah, I see. Well, Locklin, this is my mom, Deborah. Mom, this is Locklin.
It's nice to meet you, miss. I'm Locklin Huckabee.
Oh, an Australian. We don't see your kind around this neck of the woods much.
Well, I'd reckon not.
What did you say your name was again?
Huckabee?
Huckabee. I know that name from somewhere.
Well, this is my first time in the States, so...
All right, salad, everyone, not just pizza. I took all the time to chop it up and get it ready, so everybody needs to try some.
So what did you buy for Vi this time, Mother?
Yes. I found you these amazing cleansing products. Got them off a terrible website. Actually, Harvey, you should try some. They might help you lose a little weight.
Oh, thank you, Mother. I love you, too.
Oh, stop. I'm not trying to say that you're fat. I'm just saying you could look a little better. I don't want you ending up in the hospital like your sister did a couple weeks ago.
Can we not talk about my recent ER trips over dinner?
Well, Locklin, it seems that my daughter
Here we
here
go.
had a terrible case of food poisoning a couple weeks ago. The only problem with my beautiful daughter is she never tells anyone when she's in danger.
I wasn't in any danger.
You were admitted into the hospital and didn't even tell us for 2 days. Hence, I took it upon myself to buy you this amazing cleansing kit. But let me tell you what a nightmare that was. First, they lost my order, and then every single person there that I talked to didn't have any idea what was going on. Every single one of them was a moron. Finally got a supervisor on the line and let him know for sure that every single person that works there are idiots.
Wow, Mom.
Wow, Vi. What, is that bad of me?
Welcome to Mother and her world of first world problems.
Problems nonetheless to solve, Harvey. Sweetheart, will you get me a glass of wine?
Anyone else need something to drink?
Coke, please, sis. What do you want, sir? You want a beer or something?
I don't really drink anymore. A bottle of water would do fine, thank you.
What do you want?
Can I have milk?
No, honey, you know you can't have milk. It just exacerbates those coughing fits.
An Aussie that doesn't drink. That is interesting. Huh.
It actually gives me headaches. I've had to cut alcohol completely out of my diet, which helps because I'm always looking for an adventure to go on.
Well, I imagine living out in Australia where everything can kill you is adventure enough, right?
Not hardly, mate. You want an adventure? Try swimming through a jungle of box jellyfish. That'll keep you on your toes.
Why, are their stings hurt?
Their stings will kill you, mate.
Oh, good. I'll recommend it to Eleanor then.
You said your last name was Huckabee.
Mom,
swear
it's
I know that
nothing.
name from
Just
somewhere.
drop it.
Gosh, bite the hand that feeds you. Locklin, what brings you to the United States?
Well, as I was telling them earlier, this is my first time here. I spent a couple of days doing some sightseeing, but the main reason I'm here is I'm looking for someone.
Oh, who are you looking for?
My biological father.
Harvey?
Sorry.
Oh, my.
Say that again? What?
Well, I'm looking for my father. I know very little about the man.
Well, what's his name?
Mom, I didn't tell you about my trip to New York yet. I had dinner at your favorite restaurant near Saks Fifth.
That's nice, dear. Locklin, I'm sorry. What were you saying again?
Mom, maybe Locklin doesn't feel comfortable talking about that kind of thing.
I never said that.
Well, I was just assuming.
Well, you assumed wrong. Have a glass of wine and chill out. What did you say your father's name was?
Well, I think his name is Mike Nichols. At least that's the name he gave my mum back when she first met him.
Mike Nichols, the famous director.
Same name, different person. Trust me, I looked into that.
Well, when was the last time your mom and dad had any contact?
About 9 months before I was born, right here in Napa.
Oh, I see. So how does your mother feel about you being out here looking for him then?
Well, she just recently passed away, actually.
I'm very sorry for your loss.
If you don't mind us asking, how did that happen?
A traffic collision about 3 weeks ago.
Only 3 weeks ago, Locklin?
Well, yeah. I didn't want to stay at home where all I felt were memories of her. I needed to get away, so I quit my job, dropped out of this semester's college courses, and hopped on a plane out here. And now that I'm saying that to a room full of strangers, it's all starting to sound more insane. I'm just hoping that this wasn't the wrong decision.
Well, I don't think it was. I mean, I think if it's meant to be, then it shall be.
Uh-oh, Harvey's about to go on another philosophy rant again.
They're not rants, sister. It's as I always say. If God sees fit to have Locklin come to America, then it must be for a reason. They're not rants.
Xander!
Lord.
Oh, where's Claire?
She took the day off. She's seeing her parents.
What is the point of having a
Xander?
live-in nurse if she's never around when he has a fit?
Mom, calm down. He just needs his inhaler. Lord. One more. Breathe. Hey, did you take your pill tonight?
Sorry, Dad, I forgot.
Yeah, well, see, this is what happens, buddy, when you forget. They're up there in your room. Let's call it an early night, okay? Once you go upstairs, take your pill, brush your teeth, and just relax for a little while, yeah? I'll come
Okay.
check on you later, okay?
Okay.
Good Lord.
Is he gonna be all right?
Well, we hope so. Xander has very weak lungs due to a rare form of cystic fibrosis and then asthma on top of that.
Well, how do you cure something like that?
Oh, you usually don't cure something like that. But thank the Lord, my grandson is on the list for a new set of lungs.
And has he always struggled with these?
Well, ever since he was 9 years old. We thought it was just asthma back then, but things started growing steadily worse. And of course, once Eleanor left, the stress of that didn't help anything, did it?
How that mother could leave that precious child and in his condition, it baffles me.
Mom, let's not go there right now, okay? It's fine. Xander's a strong kid. He has us to lean on. Don't want to have that conversation right now. Thank you.
Fine.
Oh, why so quiet, Violet?
Yeah, honey, what's wrong tonight?
Nothing's wrong. I'm just jet lagged. But I'm here.
And are you married?
Oh, I'm sorry. Violet marrying? No, that won't happen. She is dating a very nice young man named Eric. She never brings him around much. I can't figure out why.
Thank you again, Mother, for answering for me. You know how I love that.
You're more than welcome, dear. It's what I'm here for. Plates.
Well, I can take care of my own plate.
Oh, no need. I've bought the dinner. I've cooked the dinner. I'll clean up the dinner. What's one more chore?
You cooked the dinner, huh, Mom? You picked up pizza.
I made a salad.
Well, it sure was a big hit. No one even touched it.
Well, I ate some salad, and thank you for dinner, by the way.
Well, Locklin, you're more than welcome. It's very nice to see somebody appreciates all that I do around here.
Oh, and here we go. Pull out the hats and the streamers. Mom's having another pity party.
Here's a thought. How about you pack your bags, and I'll send you on a guilt trip.
Mother just loves the world to know when she's feeling unappreciated.
Yes. One of my many God-given gifts.
Oh, trust me, it's not a gift.
Neither is that attitude.
Oh, go binge on another gallon of wine, Mom. Maybe it'll help your attitude.
Amen to that. Hey, you okay, pal?
Yeah, no, it's just another migraine.
That's probably from Mother.
Can you find me my backpack? I don't know where I put it.
It's right here, sir. Let's see.
You should drink some water.
Here you go. What are you looking for? You want like some Tylenol or something? What do you...
I got it.
Okay. Make sure you sip the water, buddy. Stop, put that away. Sister. You all right?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't mean to make a scene.
It's all right. It's all right. Hey, why don't you come sit down on the couch for a while, okay? Might make you feel better. All right? There you go. There you go.
Well, I have done my fair share of cleaning up around here. I'm gonna take the salad nobody ate. Harvey, when did you say Xander's birthday party is gonna be?
Saturday after Halloween and week and a half from now.
I'll be sure and put it on my calendar.
All right.
I'll see you later.
Bye. Love
Bye
you.
bye. Nice to meet you, Locklin Huckerby.
You too, miss. I should probably call an Uber and get a ride back to the motel.
No, don't worry about it. You can stay here if you want, sir.
Harvey, if he wants to go, just let him go.
Wow.
Well, it's not that I want to leave, I just don't want to be a burden.
He's not going to be a burden, see?
Dad, can you come tuck me in, please?
Sure. You feeling any better?
A little.
All right. Jump up. You're the wind, you're the feather. Say goodnight to Locklin and Aunt Vi.
Good night to Locklin and that Vi.
Good night, sweetie. Listen, I wanted to say I'm sorry for the way I acted earlier. I realize I probably came off as a rude, unsociable witch, and for that I apologize.
Don't worry about it. I'm sure a lot of people would have had the same cold reaction.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be an excuse. Hey, what you said about your mom earlier, was all of that true?
She died 22 days ago, and I only lasted 17 before I packed my bags and ran away.
You know, you shouldn't be ashamed of that. I know a little bit about running away from my feelings. Gotten pretty good at it lately.
Well, perhaps you and I are more alike than we'd imagined.
Perhaps.
You doing okay, pal?
Yeah. Is Locklin gonna move in with us?
I don't know, but I hope so.
Is he a friend of yours, Dad?
Well, he's more than a friend, son. He's someone that Aunt Violet and I have known about for a long, long time. And God has seen fit for us to finally meet today.
Who is he, Dad?
Well, the answer to that question, buddy, is a long, drawn-out story. But one day, after I tell Locklin, I'll tell it to you too, okay?
Is it a true story?
It's as true as they come.
I feel bad for him, Dad.
Yeah?
He just lost his mom. Kind of like me. Except mine didn't die, his did. So that's something I should be grateful for.
Do you know that I am exceedingly blessed because I have you for a son? I love you, pal.
I love you too.
You want Arcada and I to read you a goodnight poem?
Yes, please.
All right. Arcada, nightlight on, please.
Yes, Harvey.
There we go. How about if... Let's do this. Arcada, we're going to read Humble Fire tonight. Close your eyes, sir. Humble fire, blessed spark, our hearts the same, yet times apart. Growing like the growing pine, grow you will, but still be mine.
Humble fire, little flame, the way you dance and light the day, the warmth you sing, the joy you sow, my heart now full of depths unknown. Humble fire, now ablaze, wild, rare, and far away, burn for love and burn for good, burn and not be understood. Humble fire, sea of flames, keep thy love and family name, grow and glow and burn out bright as ages feast upon the light.
Are you sure, brother? Are you sure he is who you claim him to be?
He is. And I know you know it now, too.
I don't think I can go through with this.
We have to learn to love and accept him, sister.
But everything will change. I'm not ready for that. Harvey, for years it was just you and me.
We have to tell him who he is, or the sins of our father are going to rest upon our heads.
For my sake, just don't tell him yet. Just see how things play out. We have time.
If you wish, everything is eventual.
Arcada, can you turn your music up, please?
As you wish, Claire.
Her hair is hollow gold, her lips sweet surprise. Her hands are never cold. She's got Betty Davis eyes. She'll turn her music on you. You won't have to think twice. She's pure as New York snow.
Well, good morning, Sleeping Beauty.
Betty Davis eyes.
Wait, Sleeping Beauty. I've been called A lot of things, but never that.
Well, when I find a handsome stranger asleep on the living room couch, my mind races for the proper phrase. Coffee?
Yes, please. Something smells good.
It should. Breakfast is my specialty. It's pancake day, Xander's favorite. Arcada, wake up Xander, please.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. I'm Claire, by the way.
I figured as much.
And you are?
I'm sorry, I'm Locklin Huckabee. Did Harvey or Violet not tell you about me?
They're still asleep. I arrived very early. I'm pretty much a morning person.
Really? I'm not.
I can tell. Hungry?
Always?
Have a seat. Xander, come and eat. I don't want you late for school.
Good morning, Claire Locklin. I'm glad to see you're still here.
Yep, I'm still here.
Good morning, bedbug. Eat quickly. We need to leave soon.
Morning, kids. Claire, glad to see you back with us again.
Did you guys survive without me yesterday?
Only barely. I see you've met Locklin.
Uh-huh. We've certainly met.
You sleep on the couch okay, pal?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to stay.
Ah, don't worry about it, buddy. You make yourself at home. I gotta go get some work done, though, okay?
Dad, I had a really crazy dream last night.
What? A crazy dream? Awesome. Well, I'll hear all about it later, but right now I gotta go put on my thinking cap and try and get some work done, okay? Uh-oh. What are we eating? Thank you.
Oh, Harvey, after I drop Xander off at school, I'm gonna go to the grocery store. Do you need anything?
I don't know. Ask Arcada. She knows best. Thanks, Claire.
So, are you a friend of his?
Actually, Lachlan's going to be renting a room from us. He's from Australia.
Well, I don't know what my plans are yet, but that is one of the options.
Well, ever since Eleanor left, I definitely have the space.
So you live here too then?
I do. I take care of this guy.
She's my nurse, but she's also like a big sister.
Aw, thanks, sweetie.
You think she's cute, huh?
Xander, don't say things like that.
It's okay. I think she's cute too.
You just love to say whatever pops in that crazy little brain of yours, don't you?
It's all right, mate. You've got good taste.
Well, we need to get going. Very busy day today. Will you still be here later?
I'm not sure.
Well, you should stay.
Stay?
Yeah, I meant stay and finish your breakfast.
Really? Are you sure that's what you meant?
I'm actually not sure of anything at the moment.
I can tell.
Can you?
I'm very perceptive.
Good to know. Well, I'm gonna go before I make a fool of myself. Xander, I'll be outside.
I knew you'd like her. Oh, yeah, I wanted to tell you that you were in my dream last night.
I was?
Yeah, were you in a car wreck? Because the man in my dream said you shouldn't feel bad about what happened.
Wait, buddy, who said this?
The man in my dream. He said that you need to forgive yourself and that it wasn't your fault. What is it you blame yourself for?
It's nothing, buddy, okay? You should run outside or you'll be late.
Okay, when I get back, I want to show you my hat collection. Bye, Dad.
See you later, buddy. Hold it! Come here, you. What's this all about? Let's not say we did, shall we? That's more realistic. Get out of here. So, what do you think of old Claire, huh?
Well, she's nice and beautiful. She cannot make coffee, but she's obviously great with your son.
True about that. I'm very blessed to have her, especially since old Elle left, you know?
So are you two like, you know?
Oh, God, no. She's like a little sister to me.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Xander's dreams, does he have them often?
All the time. He talks to God in them.
I'm sorry?
Well, what, are you not the spiritual type? Sorry if you're not, but my son, he literally talks to Jesus in his dreams. Now, I know that sounds absolutely insane and fantastical to non-believers, but I'm just
I
saying that.
never said I was a non-believer.
Well, good. Because I wouldn't be the man or the father I am today if it wasn't for my faith. And don't get me wrong, I am not the preacher type, so don't think that I'm some Bible thumper that's going to chase you around the countryside with the Holy Ghost. All I'm saying is that I owe a lot to the man upstairs for him blessing me with my occupation, my family, this house, and especially my son. Not to mention saving me from a little drinking problem I used to have.
Is that why your wife left you?
Well, Eleanor left because she saw us as nothing more than routine, like a collection of material possessions. The car goes here, the wardrobe there, the espresso maker here, oh, and the husband and child can go there. She didn't used to always be that way, though. It wasn't until she got her master's degree that she felt that having a family was just a nuisance. So, she threw us away. No, it wasn't all her fault, believe me, I had a hand in the mess. Whenever I would turn to writing, I looked to the bottle. When I was drinking, the words seemed to flow easily off the page. It just turned me into a different person, that's all.
Well, if your wife was hooked on material things, it's hard to believe that she would leave all this behind.
No, none of this was her money. She was living in a world of wolves. All of this was handed down to Violet and I by the sadistic patriarch of our clan.
Sadistic? I assume you're talking about your father?
Dad was not a good man. I'm glad Xander barely knew him. His grandfather passed away when he was only 5 years old.
How did your father make his money?
Property, mostly. He sold all of our friends and family their homes in this area. This place we're in, he built from the ground up. It wasn't until the last number of months of his life, when his health took a turn for the worse, that he handed the keys to the kingdom to me.
And what happened to your dad?
Well, the last number of months of his life were hard on all of us, especially Mom. The tumor in his brain caused him to suffer extreme cases of dementia. He forgot who he was, where he was, who we were. He thought that he was being locked into the house. If he wasn't being watched on a continual basis, he'd try and run away. And then one day, that's what happened. He just disappeared.
And you never found him?
No, the authorities did. 24 hours later, they found his body in an orange grove 2 miles from the house. He apparently just expired alone out there in the dark.
That's awful.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that, mate. But as bad as a guy as you claim your old man to be, at least you had a father.
True. Very, very true. I guess I should count my blessings, huh? I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry, it's not your fault.
You mentioned last night that you're looking for your biological father, is that right?
Sounds insane, doesn't it? But I feel like I need to try.
Locklin, what's your mother's name?
Nora Huckabee. She went to college in this area and met Mike Nichols back in '96, if that's even his real name. Listen, I need to go to the city either today or tomorrow, so what are the options for public transportation around here?
If you're trying to get to San Francisco, there's the bus line, but I wouldn't recommend it. You just going for the day?
Yeah, I've got some business to take care of.
Take my car.
No, I couldn't do that. I believe in you high and dry.
As you can tell, I work from home. You wouldn't be leaving me high and dry. Plus, you should think about staying here, as long as it takes until you can find whatever it is you're looking for.
Well, have you figured out the cost per unit yet? Because the motel I stay at costs me $100 a night.
How about $200 a month?
You're joking, right? You could easily rent a room out like that for about 1,000 American dollars.
You trying to persuade me that I should charge you more?
Thank you, Harvey. I mean it, thank you.
Don't worry about it. So here's the plan. Give me 15 minutes to get dressed, because I look like a homeless person, and then I will take you to the motel. You can pack up your stuff. You move in today, and tomorrow you can borrow my car and go to the city. Sound like a plan?
Are you sure you're up for all this? Letting some crazy Aussie move in with you guys?
Over time, you'll come to find it's us wolves that are the crazy ones, yeah?
Gotcha. So, where's the loo?
Down there on the left, third door, okay? Give me 15 minutes and we'll go, yeah?
All right.
Good. And meanwhile, I'm going to delete this line because it's garbage.
So, getting to know him wasn't enough. You're actually having him move in?
It's the least we can do, sis.
Harvey, I know you're just trying to do something good, but can't you see this is only going to hurt us even more?
Us? Oh, come on, please. You're obviously just worried about your share of everything. Okay?
I'm not as petty as you think, but I cannot believe you're actually going to let him borrow your car tomorrow. What if he steals it?
I trust him.
And that's your biggest problem, brother. You're too trusting, which makes you a fool.
That's slightly harsh. Why don't you stop listening to your insecurities and trust me for once?
I wish I could trust you, Harvey, but you keep making substantial decisions on the fly, which in turn affect our well-being, which goes to show you're an idiot.
God, I have a loving sister. You know what? Arcada, Violet's very angry again. Turn on the Louis Armstrong song for us, please.
You know what? I'm tired of you always trying to make your points through Arcada.
Why? It always works out for me.
Well, I'm not listening to you anymore.
Sis, you are too listening.
Nope, I'm ignoring you.
Sis, come on. We've committed. It's brother and sister time.
Oh, God.
Come on, sis.
There won't be another to treat you like a brother. Oh, someday you'll be sorry, dear.
Arcada, music down.
You don't need to stop on my account.
Fine. Looks like a mess anyway. This director's giving me no clue what he wants for this piece. Just doesn't look like something by next month. You okay?
Actually, I'm very okay. I just wanted to talk to you about the handsome gentleman I found asleep on the couch this morning.
God, you too? Why is everyone suddenly so mesmerized by Locklin? His accent sounds fake, you know. Just because he's kind of cute, kind of athletic, kind of charming, and kind of a nice guy doesn't mean he's the whole package deal.
Well, geez, Violet, don't hold back on what you really think about him. So, who is he?
Claire, to be honest, I can't answer that question. I want to, but I can't.
What do you mean you can't answer that question? I live here too. I have a right to know who's about to move in here. What is he, running from the law or something?
No, it's nothing like that. It's just, well, apparently harmless. At least Harvey swears he is.
Well, you don't sound too enthused about him being here.
I'm not. But I can tell Locklin just needs a place to stay and someone to lean on. I just hate that Harvey's right. Don't want him to be right. And I don't want him ever knowing that I've admitted to that.
Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. But Locklin aside, Violet, I've been really worried about you lately.
Me? Why?
Well, these last few weeks you've been really distant with everyone, even me, ever since you went to the hospital.
Claire, I don't want to talk about that. I just want to put that behind me.
No, listen, that really hurt my feelings that you didn't tell me you were admitted into the ER. I'm your best friend and a registered nurse. I thought you were with Eric for 2 days, but no, you were off dying somewhere?
That's a bit overdramatic. I was not dying.
Why didn't you ask for my help? That's what I'm here for.
You wouldn't have been able to help me.
I can tell when you're lying, Vi. I know it wasn't food poisoning.
Okay, so I lied. But I'm not ready to open up about it. And if you're any friend, you'll quit asking.
Does Eric at least know what happened?
He knows enough, just like you and Harvey.
Fine. Maybe one day when you feel that you can trust me again, you can tell me everything.
Claire, I do trust you. I have to protect myself. It's Eric. I have to take this.
Okay.
Spaces in between two minds and all the places they have been.
Okay, let's get you set up with Arcada, all right? Arcada,
Yes, Harvey.
this is Locklin. He's going to be a member of the household. I'd like you to put his voice in your database, please.
Sure thing, Harvey. I am waiting for the passphrase.
Say this out loud.
The wild winds of Windsor whispers to waning whales and walruses.
Hello, Locklin. It is nice to have you here. Welcome to Wolf Manor.
Well, thank you, Arcada.
Go ahead and ask her a question. Make sure that she responds to you.
Arcada, can you make me a porterhouse steak for supper?
I would gladly assist in your command if only I had arms and legs, but unfortunately I am only a voice.
So, what am I supposed to do then?
Do you, Locklin, have legs?
I do.
Then I suggest you walk yourself into the kitchen and start cooking.
Wow, she's sassy.
I know, I absolutely love it.
I can, however, play for you a symphony of violin music as you wallow in self-pity.
She loves you already. Welcome home, sir.
Well, if that's love, I'd hate to see her mad.
So, all settled in?
Nearly there. Harvey's just getting me set up with Arcada. Listen, I want to say thank you again for letting me stay here.
Don't worry about it. I'm glad it's gonna work out.
Are you?
Don't look at me like that. I'm not as cold-hearted as he makes me out to be.
Oh, I wouldn't think on it. You're a sweetheart.
I wouldn't go that far. Hey, Xander's up in his room. He wanted you to go see him.
Sure thing. I'm sorry, I got a bit lost there. Where am I supposed to go?
Xander's room? Upstairs?
Next to your room, buddy. You can take the stairs if you want. Remember?
Right. I'm okay. I got it now.
You know who that reminded me of, don't you?
Yeah. Well, I'm sure it's nothing, sis.
Harvey, you didn't see what I saw at dinner last night. He had 5 prescription pill bottles. The same ones Dad used to take.
I'm okay. Hey, little man, you wanted to see me?
Yeah, I want to show you my hat collection.
Nice. I've never seen so many hats on one wall. You wear all of them?
Of course, some of them are like the ones my grandma buys me are perfectly hideous, though.
Yeah, I know how it is. My grandparents used to buy me the worst birthday presents ever. My mum, on the other hand, she always gave the best.
What was your favorite present?
Probably my slingshot. I don't have it anymore, though. It got busted when I was a kid. But I remember loving that thing. It was perfect for shooting roos and dingoes.
Dingoes?
Yeah, you know, dingoes are like wild dogs of the outback. They make all kinds of messes.
Do you like it in Australia?
Well, of course I do. It's home.
Do you like it here?
Well, yeah. It's not as hot, and I hear the animals here are nicer. Everything in Oz is trying to kill you.
Tell me a story about Australia.
Like a myth or legend?
No, a true story, like from when you were younger.
Oh, I say, well, there's tons of them. All right, well, when I was just a little guy like you, I was playing outside when all of a sudden a roo, and not some little Joey, but a big old boomer, hopped into our yard, and my mum, fearing for my life, ran outside with a wooden baseball bat and clocked him right over the head. You know what happened to him after that?
What?
We chopped him up and had roux steaks and roux burgers for days after that.
Is that a true story?
I swear on it, mate. Is he gonna be all right?
Yeah, it just takes a few minutes sometimes. I'm gonna get your pills.
It's all right, little man. Just get some air in your lungs and you'll be fine. Little tyke, just rest and dream upon your bed, a place of peace. Believed in love I had not, until the love that you had brought to my life, a priceless treasure I will cherish for forever. And when I die a mortal death, you'll be all the love I've left. Death may come, but love live on. For surely I am never gone. Little tyke, realize your dream echoed in eternity. He's fast asleep.
Thank you for helping. Are you going downstairs?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Does he have those coughing fits all the time?
Sometimes 3 or 4 a day. Harvey tries to stay optimistic, but Xander's slowly getting worse. He's on the donor list for a new set of lungs, but that's nothing money can buy. So we're stuck playing the waiting game. I can tell it takes a toll on Harvey sometimes, but he tries not to show it. I liked your song, though.
Thanks. It was something my mum used to sing to me when I was a kid.
Do you have kids or little brothers or sisters back home?
No, I was an only child, but always wanted a little brother, though.
Well, you're obviously good with kids. Can I get you anything?
No. According to Arcada, I have legs to get my own food.
For a machine, she can be a little abrasive sometimes. Harvey has her son an ultra sarcastic.
Do you like living here and working for this family?
I wouldn't be here if I didn't view them as my family.
Right, but you do have your own.
Yeah, of course. My parents, they live across town and I visit them once a week. They're a little older and they had me pretty late in life. I'm the baby of the litter.
Well, at least you had a litter. It was just me and my mum back home.
Was? If you don't mind me asking, Violet mentioned a little bit about what you told them at dinner last night. Was there a recent tragedy that you went through back home?
Yeah, my mum passed away in a car wreck a few weeks back.
Locklin, I'm so sorry.
I didn't tell them the whole story, though. Well, what I didn't tell them is that I was the one driving the car.
Locklin, you were in the accident? What happened? Were you injured?
Well, apparently I blacked out behind the wheel, and when I came to, we were crashed into a telephone pole. And my mum was already gone. But what's crazy is, Xander told me that he had a dream. And in the dream, a man told him to tell me that it wasn't my fault. And I should stop blaming myself for it. And then Harvey told me who Xander dreams about.
And you never told Xander or the others this last night?
No.
Well, I'm glad he told you, because it's not your fault. Is that why you decided to travel, to get away from all of those memories?
The longer I'm here, the more I'm second-guessing my decision on this trip.
Well, I'm glad you're here.
But you just met me this morning.
I don't care. There's something I find endearing about you, like you're a lost puppy dog or something.
Well, this is a new world with new people that I'm unfamiliar with. So perhaps in some ways I am lost. But that's also why I'm here, just to find my father. I just don't even know where to start looking.
Well, I want to help. What can I do?
Well, Harvey's letting me borrow his car tomorrow. I want to go to the city and check the public records for my dad. I also need to see a physician about some x-rays. I doubt if Harvey knew the details about the wreck, he'd be so eager to hand me his car keys.
I can drive you.
Are you sure?
Yeah, once I drop Xander off at school, we can go. But why do you need to see a physician?
It's nothing important, really.
Okay.
So, I come across as a helpless puppy dog?
I didn't say helpless, I said lost.
Well, this morning I was a sleeping beauty, and tonight I'm a puppy dog. So I can't wait to see what you're gonna call me tomorrow.
Well, you're just gonna have to be in suspense all night long.
Did you turn on this song, or did I cater?
She did. Remember, she has a mind of her own sometimes. She has good taste, though.
I agree. You know, you're kind of cute when you smile.
Only when I smile. Blushing suits you, Locklin.
Well, I guess I'm the one making a fool of myself.
Just a little bit. Well, I have a few things I need to get done. It's been a very busy day, and it looks like it's going to be an even longer day with you in the city.
Well, I wasn't looking forward to tomorrow until now.
It's just the effect I have on people.
Good night.
Good night.
Arcada, tell me about Claire.
Claire Estelle is 21 years old. She is a registered nurse and currently lives here in Wolf Manor. Her birthday is October 21st. Her favorite cuisine is Chinese. Her favorite color is maroon. Her favorite band is Imagine Dragons, but will frequently ask me to play 80s pop. Is this adequate information for you?
More than adequate. So she's a nurse. It's very attractive.
May I ask you a question, Locklin?
You may.
Are you currently thinking about Claire?
I suppose I am.
Then this song shall assist you.
Arcada, define the word Twitter-pated.
Twitter-pated, infatuated, or in a state of nervous excitement. Would you like an example?
No, that's okay.
Claire and Locklin are Twitter-pated with each other.
How do you know that? You're a machine.
Locklin is currently asking me information about you. I am assisting him.
He probably didn't want me to know that.
One is glad to be of service. Good night, Claire.
Good night.
She's pure as New York snow. She got Betty Davis.
If I really wanted to, I'll be waiting for you. 'Cause I really want you to say yes. If I was in love with you, we'd laugh the way we do. 'Cause I want to know it's true. Say yes.
I think they're talking about it at Harvard.
It's fine. No one here knows who he really is.
I should have introduced him to everyone.
Can you talk?
Sure.
Man, you figure with this many people, they at least have some catering or something.
You ate 30 minutes ago.
Are you still talking? No, you been in the area long?
No, I've only been staying with Dawes for the past few weeks.
Oh, how's that going for you?
Everything's good, why?
Well, you know, Harvey and Violet, they are nice people.
At least to your face.
But I wouldn't trust them as far as I could throw them.
What do you mean by that?
Oopsie! Looks like we're missing out on some juicy gossip.
We were just telling Locklin here about his new housemates.
Oh, yes. And I don't know how you handle it, Lance, really. Isn't that right?
Pretty much. They're all about money and secrets. Totally grosses me out.
Oh, I know, right? Seriously, the apple does not fall far from the tree there.
So close.
What do you mean?
Well, you know who their dad was. He owns half the land in this area. How do you think Harvey and Violet get their money? They inherited everything.
Their father was William Wolfe. He sold some of the biggest money pits in the area. Worst decision of our lives.
Not to mention that man was a two-timing drunk to poor Deborah. It is no wonder that Eleanor left Harvey. He's probably just like his father.
Well, if you guys hate them all so much, then why are you here at Xander's party?
Because, Lincoln, we're probably the only friends he even has, so...
Well, with friends like you guys, who needs enemies?
Look, we're just trying to warn you about who you're living with.
I'll consider myself warned.
Look, Harvey told us about what happened to your mother, and it's really tragic. But I assume you received some type of inheritance.
Well, what's it to you?
Well, I would hang on to that money. I steer clear of Harvey and Violet. That's for sure.
Excuse me.
I don't like that kid.
Sounds funny.
Darling, I'm bored. I'm tired of socializing with all these people. Let's go shopping.
You mean Sizzler?
No, shopping.
Okay, Sizzler.
Why won't you tell me that?
Be quiet. Eric, this is my brother Harvey.
Nice to meet you. Yeah. Am I interrupting something? Something like that.
No, we're done talking.
Oh, so where did Claire go after the party?
She's grabbing dinner.
Grabbing dinner? We have all these leftovers.
I don't want that. You eat it.
No, I don't need these either. I'm gonna leave this cake for Xander. Violet, do you want all these leftovers, honey?
I don't care, Mom. Take whatever you want.
Goodness, you don't need to snap at me like that. What's wrong with you?
Sis, you okay?
Could everyone please ask me that question? Maybe I'm not, but it's none of your business.
Wonderful, another secret. What's it with her and all the secrets, Mom?
Harvey, if you don't like secrets so much, then maybe you can tell me what your so-called friends were talking about earlier.
What were they saying?
Some stuff about you, Violet, and your father, William.
You see, I told you we never should have introduced him to those idiots.
Sis, calm down. I want to know what they said now, huh?
Listen, I've been here for 2 weeks, and as far as I can tell, you guys are some pretty great people, but I need you both to be completely transparent with me, and am I being scammed out of my money?
Huh? What money?
The inheritance from my mum's death.
Oh, God. Oh, here we go again. Let me guess. Kevin and Travis, right? Them and their idiotic bimbo wives just keep trying to shove this in our faces, okay? They're just angry because years ago, our father sold them some very crummy properties and they still haven't gotten over it. That's it.
So, Harvey, why do you keep inviting those people to the party who talk behind our backs? You know how hard life is for Xander without any friends.
It's fine, Mom. Just go sweep something, will you? Okay, listen, buddy. Your finances are completely safe, I assure you.
Okay, but then why was Violet so worried about them talking to me?
I suppose that does deserve a story, doesn't it, sis?
Harvey, please don't.
You know what? No. It stops here.
Harvey.
Violet, I'm over it. I'm done. Xander, get down here, please. I want you to hear this, too.
Harvey, we don't need to do this.
Stop. Listen, pal. I know you coming here may seem like a coincidence, but it wasn't. I put the room for rent ad online hoping that you would be the one that would respond, and luckily, you did.
Okay, but why were you hoping for me? I hadn't met you guys before I arrived.
That's true, but Violet and I have known about you for a number of years, and I'm sorry to be telling you this now, but the man you're looking for, Mike Nichols, he doesn't exist. That's just one of the aliases our father would use when he was cheating on my mom, the name of his favorite filmmaker.
Wait, say that again, mate?
You came here to the States looking for your biological father. You ended up finding his children, your half-brother and half-sister.
What? I mean, how do I know you guys aren't just making all this up?
Tell me something. Is that a picture of your mother, Nora?
Where did you get this?
From my father, 22 years ago after he spent the weekend with your mother.
Nora Huckabee. Harvey, you stop this right now. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to hurt me?
Mom, this has nothing to do with you. Listen to me. You remember the way Dad used to be before he got sick?
How could I forget? But how dare you bring these things up like it's going to change anything? And now you're telling me that my husband's infidelity is standing right here in this room?
Don't you even begin to start calling him that. No, you shut that down right now.
No.
He is so much more than that. He is my brother. He is Violet's brother. Stop! Locklin, don't listen to her. Listen to me. 22 years ago, my father came home and showed me this picture. He loved to come home and always boast to his son what he would do behind my mom's back. But I took that photo and I hid it so she would never find it. And I put it in a drawer, in a box, where it was forgotten about for 15 whole years, okay?
15 years? You've known about this for 15 years?
Mom, would you please shut up? This has nothing to do with you.
Stop. I'm sorry. But look at me, listen. I'm sorry you're hearing about this now. But that was forgotten about for all those years, buddy, until my father died, and then I moved in here. And then I found that photo. See what I did? I looked your mother up. And in the wide world of social networking, you can almost find anybody these days. And you know what? I found her with a 14-year-old son. So what I did was I stepped back, and over the years, I would just go on there and just look at pictures of your life, just to see what it looked like. You didn't even acknowledge that for the last 2 years, Locklin, I've been following your Instagram account. But it wasn't until you started posting pictures of being here in Napa that I had to put that room for rent ad online, knowing it was a slim chance that you would respond. But as I always say, if it's meant to be, then it shall be.
These last number of years, why didn't you just try contacting us?
Fear, mostly, to be honest. I had no idea what you would say from what my father did to your mother.
Okay, but what about 2 weeks ago when I first arrived? Why didn't you tell me then?
I didn't want him to. I pushed Harvey to keep it quiet, primarily because, I didn't know what type of person you were.
So, you were scared?
Yeah, I guess I was worried that once you found out the truth, you might get violent or something.
And do you still feel scared?
I don't know.
If what you say is true, then you have nothing to be afraid of.
I don't know what to say, little brother.
You don't have to say anything.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Xander, come here. Listen, this is your uncle.
Okay. I always wanted a little brother, but instead I got a little nephew.
And now I've got the coolest uncle in the world.
You got that right, mate.
Uncle Locklin, what's wrong?
Lock, you okay? Well, come on. Say something. What's wrong?
I'm dying.
What?
I'm dying.
I'm back. Sorry that took forever. The line was a mile long. You would not believe. What's wrong?
Past lives couldn't ever hold me down. Lost love is sweeter when it's finally found. I've got the strangest feeling. This isn't our first time around. Past lives couldn't ever come between us. Sometimes the dreamers finally wake up. Don't wake me, I'm not dreaming. Don't wake me, I'm not dreaming.
Okay, so talk to me. What did the doctors say, huh?
After the wreck, they did some x-rays on my head and found what they call astrocytoma. Apparently, it's a form of cerebral tumor.
That's why you went to see the physician in the city, isn't it?
I managed to show one of the top doctors in brain surgery my x-rays. I wanted to get a second opinion. I guess I should have got checked out back when the migraines first started a little over a year ago. My loss, I guess.
A year? You didn't do anything for a year?
We didn't really have any health insurance, and I tried ignoring them, but then the blackout started, just like the day of the wreck.
Astrocytoma.
Just like Dad.
Wait, he had this?
Our father? Your father?
So this is how he died.
We watched it progress. Month after month, day after day.
Where exactly does this type of tumor attack?
Primarily in the cerebrum, but Dad's eventually attacked his temporal lobe.
Arcada, please define astrocytoma.
Look, listen to me. I don't want to hear this right now, buddy, okay?
Astrocytoma, the most common type of primary brain tumor in adults affecting the cerebral hemisphere. This can cause intracranial pressure, seizures, dementia, and changes in behavior.
Okay, so talk to me. I mean, what was the diagnosis? What can they do for you? What did they say? What did they say, huh?
They said it was inoperable, that I only have a few months left.
Why, huh? Why? Why did I wait so long, huh? Why? Why didn't I reach out to you sooner? This whole time I've known about you. You were halfway around the planet. I could have called you. I could have come to see you. Anything, something. But now you're here and it's too late. And I'm sorry, buddy. And I'm sorry and I don't know what to do about it, okay?
Calm down. It's not your fault.
Oh, but on some level it is. At least my father's fault. It wasn't bad enough that he abandoned you and your mother. Now you have his disease. It skips me and Violet and it goes right for you. And I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. This was the hand you were dealt and I'm sorry.
It's all right, mate. Everything is going to be fine, I promise. You don't see me crying about this now, do you?
No.
Okay then. Take some advice from your new brother. and stop worrying.
Locklin, why didn't you say anything sooner?
I suppose it's because I thought it wasn't anybody else's issue.
Well, it is now.
I guess you're right, sis. But I'm not afraid. Because I know only the big man upstairs is in charge. Only he says when I go. Not some hotshot doctors. Besides, I've got all of you guys. And not to mention the cutest nurse on the West Coast.
Uncle Locklin,
What is it, little man?
I wanted you to know, now that you're sick too, I want to share Nurse Claire with you.
Thank you, Xander. That's the best gift anyone could ask for.
I'm gonna be with you every step of this, and you have no say in the matter.
Are you gonna start doting on me now?
Every chance I get.
Locklin, I just want you to know that you have more courage than even I imagined, and I'm glad to be related to you, okay, buddy?
Don't start crying on me again, mate.
I'll try not to.
Or maybe this will help. Arcada, please play the chorus to my favorite Neil Diamond song.
As you wish, Locklin.
Oh,
Harvey.
God, not this right now.
Take my hand in yours. Walk with me this day. In my heart I know I will never stray.
Well, good morning, sleepy people.
Uh-huh.
Brother?
Sister?
Good morning, bedbug. Are you ready to rip and tear?
Always. Merry Christmas, Dad, Aunt Violet.
Merry Christmas, buddy. Love you.
Merry Christmas, sweetheart.
Is Uncle Locklin awake?
I don't know.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Find out already.
I'm sorry, I'm joking. I'm not that far gone yet, thank God.
Locklin, I'm going to murder you.
Well, there's no need. I'll be going the way of the dodo any month now.
That's not funny.
Ow, it's a little funny.
Merry Christmas, buddy.
Merry
Love you.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas, children.
Merry
Hello,
Christmas, Mom.
Hello. Hi, honey.
Merry Christmas.
Christmas.
Hi. I thought all the presents were under the tree already.
I needed to grab one more thing.
Gotcha. You want coffee?
Yes, please.
Here you go. Merry Christmas.
All right, have a seat, everybody. We're all here now. Let's get through this. Before we begin, I have to give my cheesy little spiel, and you're all just going to have to deal with it, okay? Listen, I know over the last few months, this family has been through some definite ups and downs. But I just want to say, believe it or not, I love and appreciate everybody here, okay? Now, I know that this family has a lot that other families do not have. I'm just hoping that on today, everybody here can at least acknowledge all that we have, okay? All of us, Mother.
What? I'm grateful for my weekly panties and meddies. I mean, manis and petties.
Thankful for your panties, huh, Mom? That's just silly. All right, let's rip and tear it, shall we? Who wants a present?
Where's Eric, honey?
He's not here because we broke up 2 weeks ago.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But as usual, I'm last to know everything that goes on around here.
It's fine, Mom. I just don't want to talk about it. It's my doing.
As usual.
Did you want coffee?
No, I've already had like 3 cups this morning.
You did? But I was the first one up, and you just came down a few minutes ago.
I did?
Yeah.
I could have sworn I've been down for like an hour already. Well, what'd you get, little man?
A new poster for my wall.
Nice. It's the Mad Hatter.
I know, I love it.
Locklin, can I talk to you for a minute?
Sure, is everything all right?
Oh, sure. I just wanted to tell you something. I wanted to apologize for my fit of rage a couple of weeks ago. You know, Violet and Harvey were right. It really had nothing to do with me, but I had a really hard time dealing with the fact of who you really were. But I wanted to tell you I'm sorry, and I hope you'll forgive me.
Well, I remember you were mad about something. I just don't remember what it was about. Something I did wrong?
No, you didn't do anything. I was the one that acted wrong. Truth is, you being here, in a way, kind of brought up a lot of pain. All the stuff my husband did to me for years. But the truth is, you've been a blessing to this family, and I'm kind of realizing that my pain has a purpose, and that purpose is to learn how to forgive. And so I'm working on forgiving him and letting go of some of the pain.
I'm glad you don't hate me.
Locklin, I could never hate you. I feel like I have a new son. No mother should act the way I acted, and I'm sorry. And I just want to say that if you ever need anyone to hang out with or want to go out to lunch, I'm here for you as a mom. Oh. Thank you. Oh, I got you something.
Nice. What is it?
You'll love it. It was my husband. It was your father's book. It's a book of crossword puzzles and word games. Really helped him when he was dealing with his astrocytoma. As you can see, he didn't get a chance to finish it. And I was kind of thinking that if you work on it, it's kind of like the two of you got to do something together.
Thank you, Deborah. This means a lot to me.
Me too.
Mom, they fit perfect. Thank you.
Yay, I'm glad.
Buy more on the craft of writing, Mom. It's actually been on my wish list for a while. Good choice.
Kind of thought so.
Thank you.
I know it's Christmas and all, but I want to talk to you kids about something that's been kind of weighing on my heart for a long time.
Yeah?
Mom, you okay?
I will be when I get this off my chest. Okay, do you remember the summer your dad died? It was a very difficult summer for me. I was here by myself. Vi, you were off in New York dancing and being on Broadway. And Harvey, your first novel got published and you were traveling with your book tour. I was so proud of you both. But I was here alone. I was here with your dad in his worst possible moments. He always acted like we were keeping him hostage, and he always tried to escape. It was so much to bear, and it was so difficult for me. It was too much for me.
Mom, what are you saying?
What I'm saying is, I left the door unlocked. One day your dad was finally calm, and he sat down and he was watching some TV, and I thought, I'm gonna go upstairs and I'm gonna take a nap because I was so exhausted. And I took one little sleeping pill and I laid down just to get a little 20-minute nap in, and 2 hours later I woke up and he was gone. He was gone. I looked everywhere for him and I couldn't find him anywhere. I looked and I looked, but I couldn't find him, and then I called the police and they couldn't find him either. It's my fault. It's all my fault. He died because of me. I'm sorry. I should have told you sooner, but it's all my fault.
For 6 years, Mom, you just kept this with yourself.
That's apparently what we do around here, Harvey.
Mom, I don't blame you. Dad would have died anyway.
No, Violet. That's no excuse. I left the door unlocked, and sometimes I feel like I did it on purpose.
Mom, I didn't know.
Mom. Mom, look at me, look at me, look at me, okay? What's done is done. That's in the past, okay? We forgive you. But why? Why? Why would you keep that to yourself and just let that eat you away? This family doesn't understand that secrets can be so damaging. You need to be a little bit more open with each other, okay? But it's fine. At least now we know. Great timing, Mom. Merry Christmas, huh? Good Lord. All right, so now that that's behind us, what do you say we try and enjoy Christmas? Who hasn't opened a present yet? You. Xander, where's the gift you got him? Get it to him. Perfect timing. Good Lord.
Mom. Here, Uncle Locklin, this is from me.
From you? Nice.
Do you like it? Dad helped me pick it out.
Like it, I love it. It's just like the one I had when I was a kid, but even better though.
Maybe later we can go and shoot it.
Absolutely. Well, that one right there is from me.
Cool. Is this what they wear back home?
Well, some blokes do, when they're in the outback or the walkabout, but more importantly, it's something to add to your collection.
Time to give Arcada her present.
Present? What does she get?
She is getting an upgrade. I just got it last week. She can now answer more questions, her music library is expanded, and now apparently we can leave voice messages with her. So,
Fancy.
I think she's being updated right now. That was fun. Merry Christmas, Arcada. You've just been upgraded.
Thank you, Harvey. I shall try my best to be excited about this.
Thank you.
Harvey, when can we have my voice imprinted in Arcada's database?
It already is, pal. Since October.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is. Ask her a question.
Arcada, do you know who I am?
Of course I do, Locklin. I have known you for 7 weeks and 5 days.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't be sorry. It's fine. It's fine.
Nice. Betty Davis eyes on vinyl. Thanks, Violet.
Oh, good. More
Here.
80s music.
Open this one. It's that picture you took of us at Thanksgiving. Harvey, Locklin, look. It's our first picture together.
Oh, I love it.
Same
But
over.
I don't know about anyone else. I'm starving.
Oh,
You too.
There's croissants on the table if anyone wants any.
10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Does that help you?
I'm just trying to remember my basic numbers. I'm starting to feel stupid.
Don't say that. You're not stupid. You're
What?
You're what I've been looking for in a relationship.
But what about when I start forgetting everything? I'll be winding down like an old clock.
I don't care about that. What are we doing?
I am going to dance with a very beautiful girl before I forget how to. You know, there's been something I've been thinking about for a while, and I think I need your help.
Yeah, what's that? Are you sure you want to do that? It's not that simple. There's a lot of variables.
I know, but that's why I need your help.
Okay, maybe next week we can go to the hospital and run some tests.
Sounds like a plan.
I have to be honest, I don't like talking about this.
I know you don't, but it needs to be done.
Shouldn't you be focusing on the more important issue here?
Believe me, I am.
I love you.
I love you too.
Harvey, get in here and help your sister and I.
Yeah.
Where are Claire and Locklin?
I don't know. Arcade, are there any messages?
Yes, Harvey. Message from Claire.
Hi guys. I hope this is on record. I've never used this feature before. Locklin and I ran to the city for a few hours. I'm taking him to run some tests. We'll be back soon. Okay, bye.
There you go.
Why are you so tired?
Guess I was up with Claire all night dealing with Xander. He had another attack. Becoming more and more prevalent.
So why is Claire off with Locklin instead of here with Xander?
Because she takes care of both of them now, Mom. It's fine. Calm down, okay? Besides, Xander's fine. He's up in his room asleep or something, okay?
No, I'm awake.
Aw, hi, honey. I heard you had a bad night. You okay?
Yeah, I'm feeling better now, though. Just had 2 more dreams. One was good, one was sad.
Uh-oh. Come here, pal. You want to talk about him?
The sad one was about Uncle Locklin.
Ah, okay. Well, we talked about this before, remember? Claire's been taking Uncle Locklin to the city to see those new doctors, and maybe there's something they can do for him, okay? Plus, we're still praying for him, right? I mean, if God sees fit, he can heal Locklin just like that, yeah? So I don't want you worrying about that, okay?
Okay.
What was your good dream about?
I was up in heaven in that one. The man in my dream was showing me around and introduced me to this boy named Peter Wolf.
Cool.
Peter Wolf? Isn't that the name you were going to use, honey, if you had a little boy after that 60s singer?
Peter said it was his cousin, which confused me because Aunt Violet doesn't have any kids.
Hey, you know what, pal? Why don't you go upstairs and play or out back? We're gonna take care of everything in here for a while, okay?
Okay.
Thanks, pal.
Violet, honey, are you okay? You look like you're ready to throw up.
Why did he have to show him that? Why?
Who you talking about, sis?
I didn't need to know he was up there. I thought that was all behind me, but it's obviously gonna haunt me forever.
Violet, I need you to answer a question for me. When you were in the hospital a couple of months ago, were you there having an abortion?
I had one, and I hate myself for it.
Why? Why would you do that?
I didn't even tell Eric until after it was all over. That's why we're not together anymore.
At the party, right? I remember you guys were arguing in such a way that it actually stopped me.
Violet, I know this was your decision. I just don't understand why you wouldn't talk to me about it. This is so heartbreaking for me.
How do you think I feel? I've been living with this for 3 months now. Now that I know he's up there, I just want to hold him. I just want to see and hold my little boy.
It is so hard for me to understand why this family is so hell-bent on keeping secrets. Maybe if we were just a little more open with each other, some of this pain would all just go away. God forgive us for the way we are. But why, sis? Why did you terminate him?
I was only in my 5th week when I had it done at a local clinic. I had a bad reaction to the drugs, that's why I was admitted to the ER. But I knew if any of you came to see me, you'd find out easily enough.
Okay, but why?
My career, Harvey! I wasn't ready to give all that up. I worked hard to get where I am today. Once a month, flying to LA, New York, Chicago? I can't do that with a kid!
Violet.
God. I sound like a selfish little brat.
Yeah, well, I wasn't gonna say anything.
Harvey, stop it. Violet, honey, I know this is going to be hard for you. I know there's going to be pain. But listen to me. I know you love Eric, and I know he loves you. And you need to run after him. You need to go after him, and you have to tell him the truth. Yes, he's going to be mad at first, but he will forgive you. And with God's help and his mercy, this pain will subside in time.
I know. Thanks, Mom.
I love you, Violet. See, I'm not always so self-absorbed.
Be careful.
Oh, my.
What happened to him?
Dear.
Claire, what happened?
He was getting out of the car when he suddenly blacked out and hit his head on the driveway. Harvey, hold his head. Deborah, can you please get myself off the driveway, please?
Oh, yes.
Locklin. Hey, you okay, pal?
Locklin, can you hear me?
Yeah? Did I fall asleep again?
If that's what you want to call it.
Why does my head hurt?
Where's his book?
Wait, what did you do to me, Claire?
Typical man, blaming the woman for everything. I think he'll live.
Yeah.
Well, my head hurts, but I think I'll be fine. Wait, are we home already?
Yeah, I don't know. Did you leave your book outside, buddy? Where's your book at?
Yeah, it's outside.
Oh,
okay.
I couldn't find it, honey. I'm so sorry.
We'll find it for you.
Yeah.
But that was the book from my dad, right?
Yes, it was. And it's yours to use now.
I'm excited to show it to my mum. She and I are having lunch tomorrow.
Ah. Okay. Remember what we said, buddy? Remember what I said about your mom?
Is my mum in heaven?
Yes, she is, buddy.
So, I'm not having lunch with her tomorrow?
Well,
What about this? Locklin, how about if you and I go to lunch tomorrow? Would you like that?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like that a lot, thank you.
All right, then it's settled. I'm coming to get you at noon and we'll go out to lunch and you get to pick. Okay?
How about that? All right. You gonna take off?
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
When you're out there, look for his book, please.
I
He needs
will.
it.
I
Okay,
will
thank you.
find it. I
All right.
promise.
Okay.
Violet, if you need anything, honey, let me know. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
The bleeding stopped.
Okay, good. Well, buddy. You doing okay?
I'm getting worse, aren't I?
we knew this would happen, didn't it?
It's like the things I want to say and the words I want to remember are dangling right in front of me and I just can't get to them. And then the world goes blank.
Uncle Locklin, you're back.
Yeah, I'm here, little man. I'm here. Listen, there's some stuff I need to talk to you and your dad about, okay?
Okay.
Can you give us a minute? Actually, I have something I need to talk to you about. Okay.
So, I don't know if Claire said anything to you guys or not, but I had her take me to the hospital to run a gamete test this morning, and they checked my tumor to see if it spread to other parts of my body, and luckily it hasn't.
Okay, good.
They checked my blood type and the size of my lungs, and everything from the early reports show that I'm a suitable donor for Xander.
What? That's what you were doing?
Harvey, this has been on my mind since before Christmas. I just didn't want to say anything to raise false hopes until they tested me.
I mean, are you sure? I mean, are they sure that you're a suitable donor?
Apparently my lungs are larger than Xander's, but they claim it isn't a problem. Larger lungs work, but smaller ones don't.
No, I don't want you to do this. If I get your lungs, it means you'll be dead. And I don't want the dream I saw to be true.
This was the dream you saw?
Yes, and Uncle Locklin died and the doctors put his lungs inside me. But I'd rather cough for the rest of my life and have bad lungs than let you live because I love you.
No, listen, little man. No one is going to take my life away from me, okay? This is only in case the tumor gets worse.
But I don't want you to get worse.
Well, only God has any say in that matter. And listen, you remember when I first came here in October? I was very confused about why I came to the country. I was searching for a man that didn't even exist. But then I met all of you guys, and I felt like I had a reason to stay. But when I got sick, I started questioning God. Why would you introduce me to all these people if you're going to do is have me die? But then I realized there's another reason why I'm here. is to help save you. And that makes me feel good inside. You understand?
Yeah.
Okay then. So do you want to go outside and shoot the, with the rocks?
The slingshot?
Yeah, the slingshot. I'll be out there soon, okay?
Okay.
I'm sorry you're going through this, buddy. I really am, okay?
Just try to remember that I'm not suffering, I'm just struggling.
Okay.
There's a difference. And I want to say thank you before I forget.
Thank you for what?
For finding me and being my head hurts.
It's okay, buddy. You don't have to say anything, all right? I know what you're going to say.
But I want to. These next few days can be hard, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry in advance.
Don't be sorry, man. You're smart, okay? And we're here for you, okay? I know you're smart. You've got this. Let me look at this. This is 10, right?
Yeah.
You know your numbers. Try it backwards, will you?
10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's all right, man. You got it. It's all right. It's all right.
I'm gonna go look for my book and then I'm gonna go find Xander.
You do that, buddy. You do that. Okay? God, help me, help me, help me. I can't do this right now. I can't do this right now. I'm sorry.
Harvey, may I ask a question?
Yes, you may.
Why are you crying?
Because Locklin is sick. And he might be leaving us soon.
Where will he go?
He will die. Just like all other humans. Something you don't ever have to worry about.
Is everyone in the house experiencing sadness?
Yes, we are.
Should I experience sadness?
You cannot because you're a machine. But if you wish to try, you may.
I will attempt sadness now.
Where's my book? I can't find it. I can't find my book.
Lock, buddy, you okay?
I can't find my book. I don't know where it is.
Okay.
Is he looking for his crossword book?
Of course, that's what I'm bloody looking for.
Locklin, it's 2 in the morning.
But there are words in there that I can't forget. I need to find it.
Okay, buddy, you know what? Why don't we go up in your room and look for your book, okay?
But it's not up there. I already looked.
Okay, all right. Well, let's look again. Can you clean this?
Yeah.
Please. All right, come on. We gotta be quiet, all right?
But
No. It's not down there. Let's look up here, okay? Promise. Nothing happened to it. You found it the other day, remember? Uh-oh. Let's clean this up. Here we go. Here we go. Ah. Look what I found, buddy.
It wasn't there before.
Okay.
Someone is messing with my mind.
Okay. Well, you know what? You're half right about that, buddy. Something is messing with your mind. It's called a tumor. Okay? So let's just get you back in bed. I think I'm just gonna hang out for a second with you. I'm tired.
This book is going to help me get smarter.
Yeah?
You know, when I get older, I want to leave Australia and travel to other countries. I aims to be an explorer. I also want to fly someday and soar through the clouds where it's peaceful. That's my dream.
Well, buddy, what if I told you that some of those things you're doing already? That you and your bravery and your confidence has led you across oceans and beyond borders to come and find your family, to find us. How about that?
What are your dreams, Harvey?
My dreams. Well, I remember when I was a kid, I used to want to be a marine biologist. I loved sharks. I was obsessed with them. I used to make my babysitters watch the movie Jaws with me over and over again. They were so terrified, and I loved every second of it. And then, as I grew older, I realized that it wasn't sharks that I loved so much, it was the storytelling of the movie. And so, I started writing my own stories. Now that's what I do for a living.
A man who's living his dream is a blessed man.
Yes, indeed I am a blessed man. Thank you. How dare I ever complain in all that God has given me, huh?
If I am where you say I am, then I'm also a blessed man.
Yes, you are, buddy. You are blessed, and we are blessed that we have you, okay? Love you. Make sure I get some sleep now, okay? I'm gonna say goodnight.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Locklin. Happy birthday to you.
Blow out the candles, Uncle Locklin.
Why don't you help him, honey?
Okay.
Why don't you go do your puzzle book on the couch, okay?
Here, I'll take you over there.
I think I'll go help him.
All right.
I'll sit with him for a while.
Last week's CT scan showed that the tumor is in metastasis. It's in his frontal lobe. That's why his behavior's been so erratic recently. 1 minute he's himself, and the next he doesn't know where he is or what he's doing.
Is it all still stationed up in his brain, though?
Yes, thank God. But we don't know for how long, though. Once he passes, luckily the procedure can be done here at the local hospital. I'm friends with 2 of the surgeons, and they know our situation, so once he goes, there's a 6-hour window for the procedure to be successful. After that, the lungs become useless.
Okay.
Harvey, have you decided what we're doing for his birthday yet?
Yeah, I thought you could go on one more adventure.
So, who's going and when are we going?
Mom's coming over tomorrow to watch over Xander. I thought maybe the 3 of us would take him.
I want to, but I think it's something that just the 3 of you need to do.
You sure?
Yeah. I think it's time for just you siblings to do something on your own.
All right. You wish.
Hey, Deborah.
Hey, Locklin. He's back.
Hey, guys. What are you up to?
Just conspiring your birthday present, that's all.
Wait, it's my birthday?
Yeah, buddy. You're the big 22. Come here.
Wow. I guess my brain really is turning it into a human wasteland.
Huh.
I forgot my own birthday.
Yeah.
Well, did I blow out my candles already?
Well, Xander helped you, but here, what do you say? Try this just one more time for you, okay? Happy birthday, buddy. Happy birthday.
Thank you. I love you guys.
We love you.
Well, I'm gonna run to Lou real fast and then I want a piece of cake.
Sure thing. Get a knife to cut this with or something. Get the plates. Claire.
Harvey, can you please help me?
Yeah, buddy. Okay, yeah. It's all right, man. Don't worry about it. Did you just forget where the bathroom was?
I'm sorry, I couldn't remember.
It's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed. Mom, can you clean this up, please? Hey, I'll show you where the bathroom is, and then you can change your pants, okay? It's okay. Come on. Don't be embarrassed. It's all right. It's all right.
Claire, I know this can be difficult.
I guess difficult is the word to use when you're falling in love with someone who's dying. I know what I'm supposed to do. I know I'm supposed to turn my feelings off so I don't get hurt. But that just seems so cold.
Then don't. Love him. Spend time with him. Don't be like me. I spent long enough playing the cold-hearted one, and it didn't get me very far. I'm sorry I haven't been the friend I should have been to you these last few months. I've just been so consumed with my own guilt. I know God forgives me, and I realize holding on to this pain's only making me die a little more every day, but I guess the hardest part is learning to forgive myself.
I know you've been struggling with your own demons. And I still love you. I know you know that.
I love you too, Claire. And I'm sorry if I've ever taken you for granted.
Arcada?
Sorry about that, Claire. Yes, Claire.
Play the song Linger. Do you remember this song?
I remember you.
That's good enough for me.
Wait, what are we doing?
Just do what I do.
Have we done this before?
You could say that.
Are we dating?
You could say that.
Well, I guess I'm pretty lucky.
Trust me when I say that I'm the lucky one.
needs this to happen soon. So, I'm ready when you are.
You okay?
I think I will be in a few minutes. I just, I think I forgot.
It's okay. I love you too.
Can you go get Claire?
Claire? Hey, what's wrong?
It's about that time. You should take Xander to the hospital and I'll be there soon.
Locklin, I don't know when it's time.
Believe me, it's time.
Xander, we're gonna go to the hospital for a little bit, okay?
My Uncle Locklin, I love you.
I love you too, little man.
How you doing, buddy?
I think I'm about ready, Harley.
Ah. Is it time to say goodbye?
I think I'll lie here for a bit and maybe fall asleep and then you can take me to the hospital, yeah?
Yeah, of course I can. I can do that. Well, what are we gonna do in the meantime, huh?
Tell me a story.
Like a myth or a legend?
A true story?
Okay then. What if I tell you the plot to my new novel that I've been working on? It's about a young man from Australia who was very brave. And he came all the way to a new country to find the family that he never knew he had.
And he finds them?
Yes, he does. And he teaches them a few things about themselves. More importantly, he saves one of their lives.
Is this a true story?
It's as true as they come, pal.
Thank you, Harvey. I love you.
I love you too, little brother. Sleep well.
But if I make the pearly gates
remember what I told you. You may be excited to finally get out of that hospital bed, but you need to take it easy for the next month so your lungs, your chest can heal, okay?
Don't worry, I remember. Dad, how was the funeral?
It was really, really special, honey. It was small and sweet, and I'm sure Uncle Locklin would have loved it.
I wish I could have been there.
I know, sweetheart, but you have some major healing to do after the kind of surgery you had.
Harvey, who is present right now?
We're all here.
Please specify who is here.
Arcata, we're all here. Harvey, Violet, Claire, Deborah, and Xander. Why?
Then there is one stored voice message waiting for you from Locklin.
Arcata, please explain.
Locklin asked me to store a message in my memory that he recorded last month.
I didn't know you came with that feature.
Well, I walked Locklin through the instructions step by step. Would you like to hear the message now?
Yes, please, I would.
Hey guys, if you're hearing this, then I'm probably upstairs hanging with my mum. I hope the surgery was a success. I know in these last few days, things were kind of difficult with me around, but I want to say I'm sorry for having to put up with this silly Aussie. First, I want to thank Deborah for coming around and spending time with me, telling me everything I wanted to know about my father. I finished the crossword book and I left it in the drawer for you to keep. That way you have something to remember me by. For Xander, well, little man, I want you to take good care of those lungs. Never be afraid of what your future holds. There are adventures around every corner. By the way, I left the slingshot for you. It'll do more good in your hands. To Claire, what can I say? It was so easy to fall in love with. It almost wasn't fair. And I can't thank you enough for all that you've walked me through. And finally, to my brother and sister, Harvey and Violet. Never forget to love and forgive each other whenever it's needed. Secrets can be a dangerous thing and they can tear families apart. Learn to trust each other and lean on one another. I love you both so much. And don't cry or worry about me, for I'm in a much better place. Goodbye.
Arcata, thank you.
One is glad to be of service.
You taught me the courage of stars before you left. How light carries on endlessly, even after death, with shore